Greetings, YouTube. Just getting the furs ready. The fur truck's coming on Saturday, so I haven't done this in a couple of years. I hung up what I've caught so far this year. This is between my line and a line that I'm 0-2 on. I have 19 beavers so far, but they're bagged. I'm not going to pull them out, but this is just some of the catches I've got this year. Nice cross fox. First fox I've ever snared, and it had to be a nice cross fox, so I'm sending that one away. I'm going to get that one tanned. This is a lynx that I got off the grounds that I'm 0-2 on this year, and I caught him just before New Year, so he's very well furred, nice and soft. This was a wolf that I got Christmas Eve. I went to pull my line, and we were still running four-wheelers, so I did a drag pull set with a snare right on a blind corner. She hit it and she went about 80 yards. It was a small one. I didn't bother doing out the paws and the pads on this one. I just skinned it out like a coyote, and I even pulled the cartilage out of the ears. Just pinned the ears forward. I'm going to put that one in the sale just to see what I get for it. This was a lynx that I got in mid-November. It stretched out to be a large, but between this one and this one, there's quite a difference in fur quality. This was the first wolf I got of the season. It was a young gray female. And I skinned the pads out the way Dave does on over at Trapping World, and it saved me a ton of time opening everything up. She turned out quite well. This one's going to get tanned. A friend of mine at work asked me if I had any wolves, so he's going to get that one. A couple of fisher that I picked up. The real blonde one here, I picked up off the 0-2 grounds. He was the first one I got of the season. And then about a week later, I picked this one up off of my trap line. And you can tell the difference in the, well, you not tell the difference, but you can see the difference in the fur, how blonde one is and how dark the other one is. I've never seen one that blonde myself, but a couple of otter I picked up. This one here was the most recent one, and I picked it up in Dave's baited sets. I didn't have any spare 330s to use, so I just used a 280 with a lure. And it was quite the surprise because I had to chisel it out of the ice, and when I pulled it up, the otter was in it. So yeah, shout out to Dave. Those baited sets paid off, and I'll be using those again. And then in this clump, I got 2 weasels and 9 mink. And in the box here, I got 28 muskrats. It's down from last year. Last year I pulled 50 muskrats off my trap line. It is what it is. And 1 marten. That's all that I caught off my trap line from marten. My trap line is, I got it in 2012, right after a forest fire. So the timber I do have is scattered and very limited. But anyways, aside from the beaver that I have in the back of the garage here, in bags, I got 9 in one bag. That's off one grounds, and then I got 10 in another. I should break it out. I don't know if you will notice this. This is the normal line of the normal outside line of a beaver board, and I caught the largest beaver I've ever caught, and I had to do another line about 1.5 inches, 2 inches above. So the beaver's actually got a semicircular shape, and then it goes square, and then it goes semicircular. It was a behemoth of a beaver. Like I say, the largest one I've caught. Anyways, that's just what I've caught so far this year. We'll see you later.